Goldilocks and the Four Bears by Andrea Kaczmarek. Nobody ever talks about me, I don't know why, because I am the most important bear in the story. I am Grandma Growl, but everybody calls me Granny G, and I am the best porridge maker in the world. We live in a pretty house deep in the woods. We are Mama, Papa, and little Georgie Growl, and of course me. Papa Growl likes to keep us fit, and he loves long walks. And I mean long walks. Bears like to walk, we never run. I get out of those long walks by staying at home and making my so special porridge. We all love porridge, and mine is so special. Papa Growl likes his porridge salty, Scottish style. Mama Growl has her porridge with crunchy brown sugar. Little Georgie Growl is just like me. He loves golden runny honey on his porridge. I wave my walker bears off early. It is so nice to have quiet time after I have stirred the porridge and got it ready for my hungry walkers. I have a big yellow armchair in my kitchen, perfect to snooze. I didn't hear that little Goldie girl sneak in, and I certainly didn't hear her eat little Georgie's porridge, but I heard that crash bang when she broke his chair. Well, who are you? I jumped up and looked straight at Miss Goldie, standing there with her mop of butter curls, big blue eyes and oh so sweet smile. Whoops, sorry, I didn't see you. Sorry about the chair, the leg fell off. I am Goldilocks. We live just outside the woods, and your house is so cute. No wonder the leg fell off. I glared at the breakfast table. Did you eat little Georgie's porridge? Sorry, but it's a long walk. I was hungry. Sorry about the chair too. Maybe I could fix it. And that's how I got to know Miss Goldilocks. I didn't like the salty porridge, and the sugary one was too crunchy, but the honey porridge is just perfect, Goldie told me. My bear family was having an extra long walk today, so I showed Miss Goldie around the house. Upstairs, Goldie bounced around on the beds, even though I asked her not to. At least take off your muddy shoes, please, I growled a kindly growl. But long walks make little girls tired, so I wasn't surprised when she curled up on Georgie's bed and fell asleep. I growled. I'd better get those muddy shoes cleaned. I'll let little Miss Goldie have a nap, and I can introduce her when they get back. Cleaning muddy shoes is best done outside with a good hard brush. I stepped outside the kitchen to get to work on those dirty shoes. That is probably why I didn't hear my growly bear family come back. This is the part of the story that you all know, but as I was so busy cleaning Goldie's shoes, I missed it. Papa Growl noticed the porridge problem straight away. Well, Goldie had left the spoons in the bowls, and Georgie's, as we all know, was gone. The bowl licked shiny clean. Mama Growl noticed the chairs. What she really said was, "Who has been messing up our chairs?" And little Georgie was really miffed that his chair was broken. Porridge gone, chair broken. It just wasn't a good morning for little Georgie. He started to cry. Wouldn't you? That's when I heard them. I put down the almost clean shoes, but I was too late. Papa Growl was bounding up the stairs, 4 at a time, sounding growly mad. By the time I got to the bedroom, it was all over. Papa Growl growled one of his "Don't mess with me" growls, and they all stood around the bed waking up the sleeping little Goldie. But before I could explain anything at all, Goldilocks opened her eyes wide and screamed. She jumped out of bed and then straight out of the open window. We all shouted, "Don't jump out of that window, little girl!" But it was too late. We all looked down to where Goldie had landed in a prickly bramble bush. "Ouch, we tried to tell you." Georgie looked down as Goldie pulled the prickly leaves out of her curly hair and brushed down her messy dress. She looked up. "I said I'd fix that chair." We all growled again. It was meant to be a "hope you're not hurt" growl, but maybe it sounded like a bear growl. Goldilocks sat up. She looked at us with those big eyes, and then she ran off as fast as she could in her socks down the muddy path. And she never ever came back for her nice clean shoes. Of course, that isn't quite the end of the story. When Goldie got home, all covered in prickly brambles with no shoes, her mother was not pleased. Goldie tried hard to explain. 3 bears chased me and I ran as fast as I could. She was grounded. No more walks in the woods for Goldilocks. Even worse, she had to wear her big sister's old shoes. She tried hard to tell them about the bears and the porridge, but they wouldn't listen. And my bear family? Little Georgie's favourite goodnight story is about the little girl who jumped out of the window and ran off into the woods in her socks. Please tell me the story again. Georgie looks up at the bedroom shelf at the clean Goldie shoes. Of course, by the time I get to the last bit, and little Miss Goldie opened her eyes wide, screamed and jumped out of the window into the big prickly bush. She ran off into the woods in her socks, pulling prickles out of her hair, and was never ever seen again. Little Georgie Growl is always fast asleep before I can even growl, "Honey, sweet dreams, little bear." Georgie would love to see Goldie again, and he wants to give her her shoes back. We even crayoned a lot of little stickers. "Goldie, your shoes are at our house, clean." Georgie sticks them on the trees on the morning walk. So if you happen to find one of those little stickers, you aren't far from our house, so come and visit. We have lots of porridge with honey. The end. Thank you for reading with Storyberries.com. Free stories for kids.